what's going on? Welcome to another video on 570. Did you notice I got my hair cut? That's actually a joke, you know? You don't have to laugh. Anyway, we're on another ride here today, just cruising around. Oh, they just stone chipped that road. We're not going that way. Nope. No signs or nothing to tell you. I hate that. Hate that, guys. You guys, does your local area tar and chip roads? Sucks. It sucks. I hate it. I've actually been thinking about buying a different bike besides the Duke 200. Not that there's anything wrong with this bike. I don't know if you guys have checked it out or not, but CFMOTO is now bringing motorcycles over to the USA. I really like the CFMOTO 300SS. It's a sport bike rather than a naked bike like the Duke 200. It's only a 300cc motorcycle, so it wouldn't be like a whole lot faster than this. So the CFMOTO 300SS has a MSRP of, I think, $42.99, so it's not overly expensive. You're going to pay more from a dealer that's trying to, charge you too much, I guess. 2 years ago, you wouldn't have even paid MSRP on something like this, but today that's what you're going to have to pay. And they do make a naked version of it too. I think it's called the 300NK. Awesome looking bike. It actually looks a lot like the KTM. I kind of have it in my blood to get back into that sport bike feel. And then if I trade the Duke in, the value of this is pretty good, so it wouldn't be that much money. But I also, guys, don't get into thinking that I'm not going to keep this bike either. You know, I've thought about I could probably keep both bikes. I don't know if that would make sense. But for the cost of the CFMOTO, it would be kind of cool to have a naked bike and a sport bike, so I could keep the KTM and also have the CFMOTO. I've put so much into the Duke as far as customizing it, doing the wrap. My jacket is all KTM. You can't ride another brand bike with the KTM jacket on. If you have subscribed because of the Duke 200, you don't need to unsubscribe. I still have this bike. It would be really cool for me to keep this bike and possibly get a CFMOTO with it, but I don't really need two bikes either. So I will just see what I decide to do. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at, but I am exactly sure that I'm going to try this road right here and see where it takes me. Guardrail right there doesn't bother me. In my last video, I was going through an area that had a weird bank and a guardrail next to it. I hate that road because of the way the road banks down into the guardrail. This guardrail doesn't bother me so much. It's a weird thing, like the way certain roads are when you're on a motorcycle. They feel totally different, obviously, than a car. Yeah, we'll go down through town, why not? does the bike sound? I changed the rev limiter and the shift light on it. The light doesn't flash at me like it used to. We're in 5th gear and we can go like 50 miles an hour without shift me. I mean, the bike's meant to rev, right? It's meant to have fun. So it doesn't actually give the bike any more horsepower. It just is like mentally seems more powerful. I think the rev limiter was set on this bike at like 7,000. I mean, that's like a car, right? So I increased it to the max. I forget what it was. I just increased it all the way to the max. It tells you how to do it in the owner's manual. I forget what page it's on, but if you have a Duke 200, look in your owner's manual, you know, just kind of search for shift light adjustment or something like that. And the rev limiter and the shift light are both around the same area, the same section of the owner's manual, and you figure out what you're doing. Actually, when I started this video, I was talking about CFMOTO motorcycles, and I should give a shout out to Mohawk Powersports in West Virginia, because I think they were the first video that I saw of the CFMOTO 300SS. Those guys have a pretty good video, so search for Mohawk Powersports if you want to see, you know, some information on the CFMOTO 300SS. So good people, and I would say, you know, check it out. Mohawk Powersports, West Virginia. So that's it for this video. As always, guys, ride safe and enjoy life. Where did that come from? That sounds pretty good. Maybe I should end all my videos with that. Ride safe and enjoy life. I like that. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.